Federal Executive Council don dey prepare for their second virtual meeting. Nigeria don record 6,175 cases of COVID-19 inside the country. House of Reps don dey torchlight one bribe accusation wey dem sama for their head. And they don charge one Islamic teacher for Kaduna State sake of say he disobey COVID-19 restriction order. Good afternoon, my country people, for this scheduled afternoon, and thank you say you join us for As It Take Happen. My name is Nna Douglas, and the tori as it throw it like water for basket. The second video meeting of the Federal Executive Council FEC will happen on Wednesday inside Presidential Villa, Abuja, and everything to make the meeting happen, then don't conclude them. Make una no forget say last week Wednesday, FEC been do their first virtual meeting where Council been approved revised medium-term expenditure framework and 2020 budget. And now to NCDC update, Nigeria don record 216 new cases of novel coronavirus, and now the Nigerian Center for Disease Control, NCDC, now then confirmed this one on Monday. For their official handle, NCDC talks say now 74 new cases now they discover for Lagos, 33 inside Katsina, 19 for Oyo, and 17 inside Kano. Other states with new cases now Edo with 13, Zamfara 10, Ogun, Gombe, and Borno get 8 cases each, even as Bauchi and Kwara get 7 each. And FCT get 4, Kaduna and Enugu with 3 cases each, and Rivers State get 2 new confirmed cases. The Health Joint Body even reports say out of the total number of 6,175 cases, they don't treat, discharge 1,644 cases, and now 191 coronavirus don't kill inside Nigeria. Meanwhile, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation don't talk say no be true that rumor where they go around say them bribe members of House of Representatives with $10 million for them to pass the Infectious Disease Control Bill 2020. No be small thing. For one letter where they date May 14, we be saying a director, Nigeria Country Office for the Foundation, Pauline Basinga, signed, talk say the foundation no get anything to do with that accused or any other matter. They address the letter to the chairman for the ad hoc committee, Henry Muba, where the House don't set up to torchlight the allegation, and then present them for one investigative hearing of the matter on Monday. The foundation talks say that accusation now lie be that, and it no get merit at all. And still for the matter, House of Representatives don't begin torchlight the accused, say they bribe them to pass the infectious disease bill as they don't set up one ad hoc committee to look into the matter last week. The committee, they investigate the one where they talk say the lawmakers received $10 million to pass the bill. They say person will accuse them and the talk person of one political joint body, Coalition of United Political Parties, CUPP, and he claims say now Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation now then wire the bribe. Meanwhile, country director for the foundation, Pauline Basinga, now he chook mouth for the matter, even as he said the accusation it no be true at all. Some of the media houses who published the tori appear before the committee and then claim say they collect the statement from CUPP. The committee come dey squeeze face say the CUPP chairman will be Ugochinyere Ikenga no show face for the committee invitation. Instead, he sent the lawyer Tochukwu Ohazurike on top the matter. Ohazurike tell the committee say he dey against the constitution for Ikenga Ugochinyere to appear before the House since the matter don't already dey for court. He talks say the lawmakers no fit be the judge for their own case. And now to Kaduna State, one Kaduna mobile court don't sentence one Islamic teacher, Sheikh Yusuf Sambo Rigachukun, and in Peking, sake of say they disobey the stay-at-home order and they no wear face masks, where they compulsory inside the state. For one statement where the Commissioner for Justice and Attorney General for the state, Aisha Diko, issue on Monday, he revealed say they arrest the Islamic teacher and in Peking for Kaduna State University Junction. The commissioner explained say they charge them, say they no wear face mask, and then fine them 5,000 naira each. The court also tell them to do community service, where they say make here and in Peking go inform the public on how to stop all the spread of coronavirus. The commissioner warned Kaduna people say make them stop to disobey this lockdown order inside the state. For another one where resemble them, they also arrest one military officer where they drive into Kaduna from Abuja, and they carry 3 other passengers who no wear face masks. The officer sharply identified himself, and he said he dey come from official duty all the way from Abuja. Even as they allow the officer to go, they arrest the 3 passengers, come find them sake of say they no obey the order and then fail to wear face mask. The commissioner further talks say now 75 people out of 105 people will disobey the interstate travel ban, now in them charge, and then gbab them for border between Kaduna State and the Federal Capital Territory and Kaduna-Katsina State border last week. Diko come the tier warning, say make people stop to dey violate the partial lockdown order, and he say anybody with them gbab go do 7 days community service. And from Kaduna State, make we enter Kogi State. Kogi State Governorship Election Petition Tribunal. My country people, we will go for a small break and we'll come back sharply. When I welcome back, make we enter Kogi State. Kogi State Governorship Election Petition Tribunal, where they sit inside Abuja, don't cancel one petition where governorship candidate of Social Democratic Party, SDP, Natasha Akpoti bring come. She dey challenge the winning of Governor Yaya Bello of All Progressive Congress, APC, for the November 16, 2019 governorship election will happen inside the state. For the judgment on Monday, the 3-man panel will be saying that Justice Kashim Kaigama lead rule say Natasha failed to prove her case. The tribunal can order Natasha say may she pay some 100,000 of naira each to Independent National Electoral Commission, the APC, and Governor Yaya Bello. This one means say the complainer will be Natasha go cough out 200,000 naira each, will amount to 600,000 naira, but as it be, tribunal never still fix date for the case where People's Democratic Party, PDP, and their candidate, Engineer Musa Wada, bring come. For one telephone interview with Wazobia Max TV correspondent Philip Mweli, Chief Press Secretary to Governor Bello, Mr. Onogu Mohammed, talks say the latest tribunal judgment don't further show say now Kogi people vote for Oga Bello. Yaya Bello's lawyer will be Alozi Obi and Kogi State APC Chamo, Yakubu Oseni. They yarn with journalists after the court judgment.
The tribunal gave a deep and well-written judgment dismissing all the grounds of the petition. Like we contended from the beginning, the petition was a waste of time of the tribunal, and the court made no mistakes whatsoever in dismissing the petition for want of competence, for being a waste of his time, and because the fundamental things that needed to be done were not done, and he advised them that it was better that they did not come to the tribunal at all.
So are you ready if the petitioner wants to push this matter forward?
And that's why we're in business. We want them to go to the Supreme Court. We are sure that the petition will fail at every level of it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anozie Obi MNI.
Is well deserved by His Excellency Alhaji Yaya Adoza Bello, having worked hard, having campaigned for the 21 local government. Election, this has further demonstrated that election is not won on social media platforms. It's a very good judgment.
So what is your advice to the petitioner?
My advice to the petitioner is very simple. In any contest, you must do your homework properly. It is not, tribunal is not Father Christmas. Thank you.
And from that place, make we enter presidential village. President Muhammadu Buhari don't tell the 36 state governors inside the federation, say make them draw body close and work with the presidential task force on top COVID-19 to make sure say them dey for the same page to fight the war against COVID-19. The president now yarn this one on Monday after one video meeting with members of the Nigerian Governors Forum. Even as they hammer on why coronavirus pandemic dey serious, President Buhari talks say countries with ogbonge technology, power and money where they record highest people where they kaput on top the disease for the world. The meeting equally discussed economic and security matter and so many other issues. Even as the governors use the meeting, they salute the president sake of the leadership and direction where they give the country, especially for the battle against COVID-19. The meeting they happen as Nigerians they patiently wait for presidential broadcast where concern the next line of action on top COVID-19 lockdown. And for the next story, The Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC, talks say then they work on different modalities to see say small business fit resume their operation and then go resume to totally comply with all the COVID-19 instruction. NCDC Director General Dr. Chikwe Ihekwazu now he had this one on Monday inside the Presidential Task Force on Top COVID-19 briefing where they go on every day. He said that they work on some kind of modality we will make business people return back to their business as the country they gradually join the rest of the world to do partial reopening.
Federation for another 2 weeks, effective from today, 18th May, until the 1st of June 2020. 2, intensifying efforts to tell, communicate, trace, identify, and test manage cases. 3, elevating the level of community ownership of non-pharmaceutical interventions. And 4, maintain the existing lockdown in Kano for another 2 weeks. 5, imposition of precision lockdown in states or in metropolitan and high-burden local governments that are reporting a rapidly increasing number of cases when the need arises. This will be complemented with the provision of palliatives and continued re-evaluation of the impact of the interventions. And 6, aggressive scale-up of efforts to ensure that communities are informed, engaged, and participating in the response with enhanced public awareness in high-risk areas.
When the Yani, National Coordinator for the Task Force, Dr. Sani Aliu, come they beg Nigerians say, make them forget about all the fake news where they hear on top COVID-19, where he talks say they affect the fight against coronavirus. He tell them say, as it be now, make them check all those platforms where we say they approve, make them get casual information, sake of say many fake news they fly around now, but make them check all those platforms where we say they approve so that they will get their own casual informate.
We have noted a growing incidence of fake news, and this is particularly associated with the government's COVID emergency response. And there's no doubt that these kinds of incorrect and manufactured news distract and misinform the public, as well as discredit the national response effort. Examples of fake news around activities of the task force include false statements about the lockdown guidelines, as well as false reports on relief funds.
And for the next story, Nigerian police force don't donate plenty relief material to some people inside FCT. The items will be food and toiletries, then donate them to people where they live for Koroduma, Galadimawa, and Kabusa communities. According by the police, they give out the items to reduce the kind of hardship where some people where they live for these areas they face, especially under this deadly COVID-19 regime. And for the next one, we resemble that one, the family of before president for Nigeria, late Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, don't donate food and personal protective gears to FCT administration, made them carry support to the palliative where they share on top of the battle against COVID-19 pandemic inside Abuja. When they present the items under the name Women and Youth Empowerment Foundation, Umaru Yar'Adua can carry plenty toilet they give all the health join body, all the health workers where they help fight COVID-19 inside the country. Yar'Adua also salute the ginger with federal government plus including the Presidential Task Force on top COVID-19, FCT Ministerial Expert Advisory Committee on top COVID-19, and the Nigerian Center for Disease Control they put for their service to the country. When she received the donation on behalf of the administration, FCT Minister of State Dr. Ramatu Aliu come begin the clap for the Yar'Adua family for their kindness, even as in talk say, this donation, what they do, don't show good example for many big families inside the country for them to also follow what the Yar'Adua family they do. What they give now 1,800 bars soap, 23,100 sachets of detergent, 100 cartons of macaroni, 100 bags of items where they donate now 1,000 pieces of face masks, 13,000 pieces of surgical masks, Semovita plus including 100 bags of rice. And for the next story, we'll go spoil your mind small. They don't record one heavy road traffic accident on Monday along Oka Enugu Expressway, very close to Government House for Oka. The motor na red color Toyota Avalon with registration number AKD 69AFB with two matured men inside the motor. They say na overspeeding caused the accident, and na one person kaput for the matter. As it be, joint body will be Red Cross Society don't carry the man dead body go put inside mortuary. Sector Commander, Federal Road Safety Corps, Anambra State, Andrew Kumakpayi, don't carry sympathy and sorry message go give the family of the man who died so. Even as he beg people where they drive motor say, as in they drive, I beg, make them they use common sense speed limit. And speed limit where authority don't approve, especially for areas where people they live. My country people, thank you, say you see today with us as you they watch as it take happen. Make you not forget, say, we will come back with business and sports news. And for business news, the National Bureau of Statistics, NBS, talks say they generate 338.94 billion naira as value-added tax for the first quarter of 2020. NBS revealed this one for their latest sectoral distribution of VAT data for first quarter of 2020, where they released on Monday. Then talk say the amount where they record for first quarter, they more than the 308.48 billion where they generate for fourth quarter for 2019. And 293.04 billion naira for first quarter for 2019. And that one represents 9.87% increase quarter on quarter and 15.66% increase year on year. NBS explains say a professional service now then package the highest amount of 38.30 billion naira and closely na manufacturing will generate 37.37 billion naira and they follow them for back. Sports news now the next with a show back. And for sports story, FIFA on Monday talk say they don't organize charity football. Say they go organize charity football match to raise money for the battle against coronavirus. Then talk say they show concern and go continue to do everything what they fit do to follow support every ginger to take fight against the pandemic. FIFA President Gianni Infantino even talk say they help to raise awareness and do many other campaigns on top the level. According by him, FIFA don't also contribute money to take fight the disease. He said the money where they go gather to go support development, production, and give room to access health technology, plus including diagnostic, therapeutics, and vaccine. But they no talk again on top how they go take arrange them or when this charity game go happen. My country people, now the tori be that, but before we go, make we tell you now our top tori again. Federal Executive Council, they prepare for second virtual meeting. We tell you now say Nigeria don't record 6,175 cases of COVID-19 inside the country. House of Reps on the torchlight one bribe accusation with them summer for their head. And we tell you now say inside Kaduna State, they don't charge one Islamic teacher and in Peking sake of say he disobeyed COVID-19 restriction order. And my country people, now so it be and now so it take happen on top the level. My name is Douglas. Good afternoon.